In every office, there's that guy. For us, it was Seth. The guy who strolls in late every day, always with some half-baked excuse. Oh, traffic was insane. My dog wouldn't let me leave. There was construction. Again. And then he disappears. 4 hours. Extended lunches, endless bathroom breaks, phone scrolling marathons, you name it. And when he is around, he's usually delegating his job to someone else. And for the last 6 months, that someone else was me. At first, I thought he just needed help. I'm a team player. If a coworker is drowning, I'll throw them a rope. But Seth wasn't drowning. He was lounging on a yacht and tossing me the anchor. He'd send vague manipulative emails like, "Hey, can you just help organize this for me?" Which always turned into me doing 100% of the work, while he proudly presented it as his own. I tried raising it with our boss twice. But Seth? Oh, he was a master manipulator. He'd smile, joke around, and gaslight the situation into oblivion. Oh, we were collaborating. They said they were fine with it. It worked. Every time. No warning. No consequences. Just me, stuck cleaning up his mess. Then one day it happened. A massive client report. High stakes, tight deadline. Seth dumped it on me 2 days before it was due. Not even a conversation. Just forwarded the materials with a, "Hey, can you polish this up for me?" That night, I sat in my kitchen, fists clenched. My jaw ached from how hard I was grinding my teeth. This wasn't helping. This was exploitation. And I was done. The next day, I struck up a casual conversation with Seth in the break room. "Hey, you good with Excel?" I asked, keeping my tone light. He scoffed. "Nah man, I just wing it." Bingo. I knew right then, I wasn't just going to say no next time. I was going to let Seth destroy himself with his own laziness. So when he dropped another stack of spreadsheets on me for his next report, I smiled and said, "Sure thing, I'll take care of it." What Seth didn't realize was that this time, I wasn't organizing the data. I was planting landmines. I carefully embedded hidden Excel formulas. Small ones. Subtle. Nothing obvious. But just enough to throw off the numbers when copied into a final report. I used conditional formatting that would switch values based on tiny changes. I even hid a few rows that would unhide and shift everything out of place if someone tried to copy/paste without knowing Excel well. It was like setting up a booby-trapped jungle. For a guy who thought he was strolling through a garden. And then I waited. Deadline day arrived. And as usual, Seth was nowhere near ready. He came in late, coffee in hand, phone in the other. "Hey, you sent me those spreadsheets, right?" he asked casually. "Yep," I said, keeping my voice steady. He gave me a thumbs up and strolled back to his desk like he was a rock star heading to soundcheck. An hour later, the client called. Furious. Their report? Full of nonsense numbers. Completely unusable. Seth's face drained of color. His palms were visibly sweating. He tried to click through the spreadsheets, make sense of it, but nothing made sense. Every time he corrected one part, another would break. He came running to me, voice cracked with panic. "Hey, I think there's something wrong with the files. Can you take a look?" I tilted my head, furrowed my brow. "Huh, that's weird. Maybe it's a glitch? Not sure. Worked fine for me." He nodded like he understood, but I could see the fear rising in his eyes. That quiet realization that he was not going to talk his way out of this one. Our boss called us both into his office within the hour. The client was threatening to cancel the contract. Seth tried to point the finger at me, but the emails were clear. I had sent him the data. He had submitted the final report. No one told him to paste it wrong. No one told him to ignore the formulas. And certainly, no one told him to disappear for half the day assuming someone else had done his job. For once, the smirk was gone. Our boss laid into him. Hard. Said the company had lost confidence in his reliability. He was being put on temporary leave, without pay. And when Seth turned to me, eyes wide, mouth open like he wanted to protest, I just shrugged. "Hey, maybe it's a glitch." There's a special kind of justice in watching someone fall into the trap they built for you. I didn't yell. I didn't sabotage anything maliciously. I just stopped protecting him from the consequences of his own laziness. And it turns out, that was more than enough. If that revenge hit your soul like it did mine, smash that like button. Have you ever had to carry a lazy coworker? Tell me your worst work horror stories in the comments. I read every one. And don't forget to subscribe for more satisfying justice stories every single week. Until next time, watch your spreadsheets.